Okay, I'm going to call this meeting of the Coolidge City Council September 28, 2015 to order and ask that we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Norma, call the roll, please.
Yes. Councilmember Gilbert Lopez.
Here.
Councilmember Steve Hudson.
Here.
Councilmember Robert Huddleston. Here. Mayor John Thompson.
Here.
Vice Mayor Jackie Henry.
Here.
Councilmember Gary Lewis.
Here.
And Councilmember Tatiana Murrieta.
Here.
Thank you.
And I'll note for the record everyone's here. Presentation item number 3 is the monthly report by the Coolidge Youth Coalition.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and members of the City Council. My name is Sharon Boyd, and I'm the director of the Coolidge Youth Coalition. With me tonight is Mandy Alexander, project coordinator, and Connor Turner, a member of our executive board and a member of Coolidge Pride. Today is National Family Day. I want to take just a moment to talk to you about the importance of families, especially during the adolescent years. Adolescence is the critical time of our kids' lives when they are at risk of experimenting with alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. In fact, 9 out of 10 Americans who meet the medical criteria for addiction started smoking and or drinking or using other drugs before the age of 18. Addiction is a disease that in most cases, almost all cases, begins in adolescence. The critical thing that I want to talk to you about is prevention. Preventing or delaying teens from using alcohol and other drugs for as long as possible, and hopefully never, is crucial to our kids' health and safety. So in closing, I would like to ask all of you to become a star on this National Family Day. I want you to commit to spending time with your kids. Talk to your youth about their friends. Talk to them about their school, their hobbies, and most importantly, about the dangers of alcohol and other drugs. You would be surprised that our survey, the Arizona Youth Survey, indicates that more than half of the parents in Pinal County have never had the talk with their youth about the dangers of alcohol and other drugs. Make a commitment to answer your child's questions about anything and everything they want to ask you, and then really listen to what they have to tell you. And most importantly tonight, I would ask you to recognize that each of you have the power to help your kids stay drug-free. You are the #1 person that your kids listen to. They want to please you. They do not want to disappoint you. So please start the conversation tonight, carry on the conversation tomorrow, and please keep talking because our kids are listening to you. Thank you.
Hello, Mayor, council members. My name is Mandy Alexander, project coordinator for the Coolidge Youth Coalition. We just hosted our first annual golf fundraiser this past Saturday, September 26th, at Mission Royale Golf Club in Casa Grande. The Coolidge Youth Coalition would like to thank their headline sponsors, Lando Voiles, Pinal County Attorney, Sheriff Paul Babu, and TransCanada for coming out and showing their utmost support to the Coolidge Youth Coalition. CYC was beyond pleased with our outcome this year for the Coolidge Youth Coalition first annual golf fundraiser. We had 16 teams sign up to play, 20 hole sponsors, and around 80 attendees show up for lunch. We want to thank Mission Royale Golf Club for letting us use their beautiful course and send a huge shout out to all the players and hole sponsors that made this tournament happen. We could not have done this, or we would not have been successful without all of their support. All proceeds made from this tournament go directly to benefit the youth in Coolidge. These funds will go toward different drug and alcohol prevention programs and activities, youth leadership trainings, and CYC would additionally like to offer scholarships this year. So that's what will be done with the funds made from this tournament. For this being our first golf fundraiser, we were absolutely blown away by the amount of participation and support we had from the community. Its level of success was through the wall. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. Some of the donors that we had donate this year don't even know the youth that they are supporting, but they absolutely support what we do. They value our mission and our vision to help reduce substance abuse among youth. We are extremely thankful for all who contributed, because each donation, large or small, played a huge role in the success of our first annual golf fundraiser. We were given several compliments throughout the day on how smooth the tournament was running, and even had some players asking to sign up for next year already. So overall, it was just our absolute huge success. We thank everyone involved. The DFC team, Sharon Boyd and Mandy Alexander, would like to thank our executive board of directors and President Ricky LaPaya for their help and support in making this event such a big success. With that, I just want to go over CYC's first annual golf fundraiser whole sponsors. So we would like to thank Pinal County Attorney Lando Voiles, Pinal County Sheriff Paul Babu, TransCanada Corporation, Fitzgibbons Law Office, Pinal Hispanic Council, Monsanto Casa Grande Cotton Breeding Research Center, Monsanto Company, Garrett Motors, 9 Mitchell Enterprises, Print and Sign Express, Royal Day Spa, Napa Auto Parts, TJ Shope and Frank Pratt, Shope's IGA, The Tire Factory, Kinder Ashford Long Realty, Tios Terra, Bill Simonson, the Turner Family, and Ellis Farms. They all sponsored our whole tournaments, and all of our whole sponsors. We would also like to thank our grand prize donors, Skydive Arizona, for donating 2 first-time flyer flights on the wind tunnel and 1 tandem jump, Casino del Sol for donating a 2-night complimentary stay. Other donors we would like to give recognition to would be the Desert Bell, No Snow Stand-Up Paddleboard Shop, and Badillan's Restaurant. We just, again, want to thank everyone for contributing to our golf tournament. It was just a huge success, and we can't thank you enough for those who contributed. On another note, CYC is excited to have a booth at Coolidge High School Homecoming, Coolidge Days, and Imagine Homecoming. We look forward to another exciting year of supporting our town in all Coolidge school events. And I will wrap up with introducing Connor Turner over here, who is a member of our Coolidge Pride, and he is going to talk about just the fun he had at our golf tournament and about what he's looking forward to being a part of Coolidge Pride. Thank you.
Man, I don't even know what else I can really say. She said it all. Good afternoon, Mayor and Council members. As she mentioned, my name is Connor Turner, and I'm the student liaison for the Coolidge Youth Council. And I actually got the pleasure of playing in the first annual CYC golf tournament. And I have to say, I've been in a few golf tournaments before, but this is probably the best run one that I've been a part of. It was absolutely shockingly smooth throughout the entire event. I mean, nothing really went wrong. Everybody went right off at 8 o'clock sharp. Everybody got their 18 holes in relatively quickly, about 4 hours, which is actually pretty good for a 4-player scramble tournament like that. We had a very great meal at the end provided by Mission Royale's restaurant. And also, again, a huge thanks to both Pinal County Attorney Lando Voiles and Pinal County Sheriff Paul Babu for not only their help, but also the presentations they gave during the dinner. And also a big thank you to Representative TJ Shope, who also made an appearance and showed his support during the CYC tournament. Overall, just a fantastic time, and we hope to see even more support from next year's tournament. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Good job. Okay, next on the item on the agenda is call to public. This is the part of the agenda that allows members from the audience to come up, speak 3 to 5 minutes. You'll need to come to the podium, state your name and address, and be aware that we cannot respond to your statements or comments. Now, as I look out, I don't see anybody fast approaching the podium. So I will pass through, call to the public, and move on to the business items for consent. I'll ask the council members if there's any one of these items that they want to be pulled off the agenda. Okay. In that case, I'll read them. Item number 4, consider approval of accepting a Governor's Office of Highway Safety 2016 Selective Traffic Enforcement Program STEP Grant, contract number 2016 PT007, in the amount of $6,000 awarded to the Coolidge Police Department to be used to pay overtime for ERE expenses for speed enforcement details, authorizing the city manager and police chief to execute the GOHS contract. Item 5, consider approval of accepting a Governor's Office of Highway Safety 2016 DUI Enforcement Grant, contract number 2016 AL005, in the amount of $15,135, awarded to the Coolidge Police Department for DUI enforcement detail overtime and ERE expenses, phlebotomy, and miscellaneous expenses to enhance DUI impaired driving enforcement, authorizing the city manager and police chief to execute the GOHS contract. Item 6, consider approval of accepting a Governor's Office of Highway Safety 2016 Selective Traffic Enforcement Program STEP Equipment Grant, contract number 2016 PT057, in the amount of $4,157, awarded to the Coolidge Police Department for purchase of one solar-powered radar sign, authorizing the city manager and police chief to execute the GOHS contract. And item number 7, consider approval of entering into a maintenance service agreement and addendum between GOSARO and the City of Coolidge Police Department for continued maintenance service of the Police Department Dispatch Center recording equipment for radio and phones for the Police Department. I didn't see any ordinances, so this is a regular vote. I need a motion.
Motion to approve is read. All
There's-
items.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we'll move on to regular items of business. Item number 8, consider approval of claims for the month of August 2015. Are there any questions on the bills?
Mayor,
Hearing none, I'd ask for a motion.
motion to approve is read.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. We'll go down to the report from Mayor and City Council and City Manager. Start down here. Councilmember Lopez.
I'll just encourage everybody to go to Calvin Coolidge Days, right? It's this Saturday, is that right? And then the fly-in for the Lions Club and show your support. That ought to be really nice. That's all I have.
Councilmember.
Friday night is homecoming. The FFA barbecue is at the Coolidge High School, in between the football field and the cafeteria. I think it's $10 per person, and it's a steak dinner with baked potatoes and salad and stuff. Great bargain. Or I think you can buy a family, which is 6 for $50. So it'll be a great time. Hopefully, we're playing a team that we can beat. It hadn't been pretty very lately. So, but anyways, give them their support. They're great athletes, and they deserve it. Plus, the FFA, they deserve our support too. That's all I have to say, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilmember. Tatiana.
Nope.
Councilmember Lewis.
No, sir.
Vice Mayor. Boy. Acting City Manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. Just again to highlight a few things, we have a lot of events coming up this weekend with Coolidge Days or Calvin Coolidge Days, homecoming, and of course the fly-in starting up, so hopefully the community can participate in one or all of those events. The homecoming parade will start on Friday at 11 a.m., so that's a great opportunity to come out and support our returning students. Coolidge Days Parade will start at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Council, if you'd like to ride in the float, if we could have you down by the parade location at 9:45, that would be helpful to get you set for the parade. Also in the park on Saturday morning, the Boy Scouts will be doing a pancake breakfast. There's a 5K run and bike ride at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then horseshoe tournament, car show, and assorted entertainment in the park the rest of the day on Saturday and Sunday. Carnival tickets are on sale at City Hall. This is something that a lot of our kids in the community like, to get those wristbands. They will be sold up until 5 p.m. on Thursday, and then they are not available. So you need to buy them ahead of the carnival setting up and opening on Friday. And of course, as many people have identified, the first fly-in starts this Saturday out at the airport, so please come out and support those pilots that come in and enjoy some opportunities and schedules out there. Next week, one of the highlight meetings is the Coolidge Youth Council. Will be meeting on October 6th at 5:30 here in this room. So please come out and enjoy and support them and their work to help the city of Coolidge. So that's all I have for you, Mayor.
Thank you. I don't have much. I would just encourage all the citizens and everybody to come out and support the city of Coolidge. Support our youth and football game Friday night. Go to the barbecue and then come over to Coolidge Days this weekend. The money does stay here and it will come back to you in one form or fashion or another. So I appreciate you coming. It was a very calm meeting in light of what's been transpiring lately, and I appreciate that. So thank you very much. With that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? We're out.